the 2K Sports pregame show. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
Back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Deng and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosh. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Oh, my God.
Hey, guys, I know I speak for everybody. Glad to see Chris Bosh back out on the floor. I mean, blood clots can be a very scary thing for anyone, and I think everyone is happy he's been able to make a full recovery.
That one misses. And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year. And it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
Dragic kicks to Wade. Fades away. Miami no good on that time either.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
James dishes to Love. And it's sent back by Bosch. Wade outside. They double him with Love. Right side a screen. Wade passes to Deng. 6 to shoot. Bosch kicks to Dragic. Top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
Deng attacking. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's LeBron. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Reverse that one. Oh, now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in block shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
It's a pick by Love. Irving with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Stolen by Bosch. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Deng can't get it to go.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And it's Irving missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Whiteside off the drive. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Smith subbed in for LeBron. And then for Miami, Amari Stoudemire. He's checked in for Bosch. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Gerald Green in for Dwayne Wade. It's Dragic with the drive. Lets it go from 11. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Stoudemire's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Well, I think it's been said about 1,000 times now how Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
And Green gets it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside jumper. Looking to end the run. It's stolen by Stoudemire. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Whiteside, a screen on Shumpert. Now Dragic, 11 points last game. The shot, no good. Shumpert with some nice D. Here's the break. It's stolen by Green. Dragic at the elbow. Finished off the break. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Miami also making a switch. Anderson's checked in.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
And, of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And he gets the bucket.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Dragic dishes to Winslow. Anderson outside. Pass to Dragic. There's the feed to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson, and he bangs it home with one hand.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Green kicks to Stoudemire. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
Left side Jefferson. And no good trying to get that one. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Heat up by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game. I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there, caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. The Miami Heat came up short last season in hopes of getting back to the playoffs. Clark, their road record didn't help them much.
Yeah, 17-24. I don't think you can be that far under 500 on the road and hope to play in the postseason.
James, there's the bucket, good. James has got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Wade passes to Stoudemire. Dishes to Green. From 15 feet away, not enough on that one as it misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here is Irving. He dishes it to LeBron. Wade against Irving. Love kicks to Thompson. No good on his first attempt of the game. Miami leading by 13. Wade dishes to Green. From about 19 feet. That one a little long.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Stolen by Bosch. And now here comes Dang leading the break. There's the bucket. Good. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Amon Shumpert. Whiteside's checked in for Miami.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush. And Dwayne Wade, as we know, one of the best in the business at blocking shots from that off-guard position. I can think of a guard who has had as many swats as Dwayne Wade in the past couple decades. One of the best ever.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic has checked in. Greg, you're talking about Wade on the blocks. Last season, he climbed up to 6th all-time in blocks, Clark, by an NBA guard.
Amazing. Actually has the most blocks of any player who is his height or shorter in NBA history. Even with his explosiveness waning, his timing and savvy allow him to still be effective blocking shots.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Dragic following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Bosch. Great D that time from LeBron.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now, here is Irving. And it's good off the back rim and in. Irving's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Now here's Williams. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Williams against Wade. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. The shot by Williams, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Charlotte Hornets.
They drew a lot of fouls in that game, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Here's Dragic. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Dragic kicks to Anderson. To the inside. Stolen by Winslow.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Now, here's Dragic. He has 6. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Smith with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 7. And it's Dragic off the drive. Wade against Smith. Wade on the wing. Shot to stop the drought, and it's good on the way in. Wade's got 8.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And that does it for the first half of play. Heat lead by 7.
Dwayne, give us your perspective on that first half.
I like the way
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was all about Miami as the game got going. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. At the end of one, they were still firmly in control, up by 12. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage at the break. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
Now the third quarter, not to get going. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Deng in at the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 9. The screen from Thompson. Irving passes to Love. The tray. Back to Shumpert. Shot clock at 5. Dragic against Irving. Offline with his 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
The 3. Again, Irving missing. The Heat leading by 11. Kicks it to Bosch. It's Dragic with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
And for Wade, we often talk about his physical state. But what about the mental toughness? Here's a guy who's been playing in some kind of pain every game for the past few years, but he just keeps churning the butter, not wanting to let his team down.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for Miami. Here's LeBron, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Green kicks to Bosch. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Greggy brought up the topic of Wade. He's had a chance to make several tough mental adjustments throughout his career.
Well, he's always been a guy willing to alter his game for the good of the team. That's why he's got those championship rings, Kevin. You've got to be flexible, not just talented.
Yeah, when Shaq comes in and joins him, then made a change away when LeBron came in to play
Great
a
credit
different
to
way.
him.
Yeah.
Great credit to him.
Very admirable. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And it's sent back by Bosch. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Thompson.
Cavaliers, Richard Jefferson.
Heat on D. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The lead now cut to single digits. And that's 19 points for LeBron.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Dragic with it, guarded now by Irving. Bosch against Jefferson. Baseline try. Good. Bosch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
From deep, LeBron. Shot is off. And it's Miami the other way.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Dang with the bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 11. James in the post. He's covered by Bosch. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for James. And it's Williams in for Iman Shumpert. Chris Anderson is checked in for the Heat. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Dragic against Irving. Now here's Dragic. He's guarded closely. There's Green. Plenty of space. Again, the miss by Green.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Memphis.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
And on the way from Irving for three, and that one's good. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Dragic kicks to Winslow. 46 seconds left in the third quarter, and he banks in the layup. Winslow's got his second bucket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Irving for three. Miami grabs the miss.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Dragic dishes to Stoudemire.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Amar'e Stoudemire taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Jefferson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Miami, Whiteside comes in for Anderson. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. Miami leading by 14. And here is Green. He's got 6. He feeds it to Wade. The fader. And good on the basket. Book it. Wade's got 8 here in the quarter.
And Wade is really pouring it in right now.
Good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Thompson and Varejão at the 4 and 5. Mo Williams out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Smith in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. There's Winslow, and the layup's good off the glass. Winslow's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat.
And the lead's not getting any smaller. Just an incredibly well-rounded performance here on the road.
And how good a feeling is that for this team to dominate the way they did in front of a hostile crowd? That is a satisfying feeling for the victors.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Miami leading by 15. Winslow, the pass to Bosch. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And one thing we know about Justice Winslow, he is great on the big stage. He was amazing in the tournament for Duke a season ago. Got better and better as he helped his school capture the national championship.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Mo Williams.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Goran Dragic is checked in for the Heat. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
With Winslow, it's all about improvement and being great on the big stage. I think he can do that, Greg. You talked about, what he did in the national championship run. Clark, he was a fantastic foundation to begin with.
Yeah, you know what? He's not got many holes in his game. Solid at the defensive end, can score a lot of ways, puts his hands on winning at both ends of the floor.
Irving against Dragic. Wade drives in. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Stolen by Wade. Outside down. To the paint. It's deflected. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 on the clock. The dish to Wade. Fades and shoots. And it's Wade again missing.
The right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Irving misses.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Here's Wade. And that one hits back iron. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. James kicks to Shumpert. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Iman Shumpert.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you've put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Thanks, Doris. They get it back. Whiteside, good. And the Heat lead by 15.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal.